Dramatis Personae of the Divine Comedy by Dante Alighieri, translated by Courtney Langdon. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Dramatis Personae, narrated by Mary J.
Dante, read by Peter Tucker.
Virgil, read by Anna Simon.
Beatrice, read by Mary J.
The Virgin Mary, read by Trisha G.
Lucia, read by Lydia.
Charon, read by Inflected.
Homer, read by Alan Mapstone.
Minos, read by Brian Rupert.
Francesca, read by Amanda Friday.
Chaco, read by Zach Kelchin.
Prodigal Soul, read by Trisha G.
Avaricious Soul, read by Holly Alexander.
Wrathful Soul, read by Christine G.
Plutus, read by Andrew Coleman.
Filippo Argenti, read by Inflected.
Phlegius, read by Libraninja.
Sinner 1, read by Abai.
Sinner 2, read by Roslyn Carlyle.
Sinner 3, read by Zach Kelchin.
Alecto, read by Patrick Eaton.
Megaera, read by Abai.
Sarah Terry, reading for The Heavenly Messenger.
Tisiphone, read by Christine G.
Cavalcante dei Cavalcanti, read by Andrew Coleman.
Farinata, read by Christine G.
Chiron, read by Inflected.
Minotaur, read by Alan Mapstone.
Nessus, read by Christine G.
Sarah Terry, reading for Pierre de la Vigna.
Giacomo da Sant'Andrea, read by Andrew Coleman.
Lano, read by Zach Kelchin.
A Florentine Bush by Roslyn Carlyle.
Capaneus, read by Christine G.
Brunetto Latini, read by Martin Geeson.
Guido Guerra, read by Inflected.
Jacopo Rusticucci, read by Alan Mapstone.
Tegaio Aldobrandi, read by Zach Kelchin.
Usurer, read by Trisha G. Demon, read by Trisha G.
Alessio Intermine of Lucca, read by Andrew Coleman.
Venedico Caccianimico, read by Inflected.
Pope Nicholas, read by Alan Mapstone.
Malacoda, read by Sarah Terry.
Malebranche 1, read by Christine G.
Malebranche 2, read by Zach Kelchin.
Malebranche 3, read by Vincent Alexander.
Malebranche 4, read by Lydia.
Malebranche 5, read by Roslyn Carlyle.
Swindler, read by Inflected.
Fra Catalan, read by Zach Kelchin.
Fra Loderingo, read by Christine G.
Vanni Fucci, read by Andrew Coleman.
Caucus, read by Gaylor Swift.
Puccio Shancato, read by Zach Kelchin.
Snake Man, read by Christine G.
Agnello, read by Holly Alexander.
Buoso, read by Vincent Alexander.
Ulysses, read by David Winkler.
Guido da Montefeltro, read by Andrew Coleman.
Boniface VIII, read by Zach Kelchin.
Black Cherub, read by Christine G.
Mohammed, read by Beniamino Massimo.
Pierre da Medicina, read by Dolly Pignoles.
Bertrand de Born, read by John Alexander.
Mosca, read by Christine G.
Capocchio, read by Zach Kelchin.
Grifolino, read by Rob Board.
Master Adam, read by Alan Mapstone.
Sinon, read by Andrew Coleman. Nimrod, read by Andrew Coleman.
Boca de Abati, read by Alex Lane.
Traitor 1, read by Trisha G.
Traitor 2, read by Roslyn Carlyle.
Commissione dei Pazzi, read by Christine G.
Count Ugolino, read by Beth Thomas.
Frate Alberigo, read by Zach Kelchin.
Cato, read by Alan Mapstone.
Casella, read by Christine G.
Penitent Soul, read by Lydia.
Manfred, read by Alan Mapstone.
Excommunicated Repentant Soul, read by Nan Migg.
Late Repentant Soul, read by Trisha G.
Soul 2, read by Abai.
Soul 3, read by Beth Thomas.
Belacqua, read by Zach Kelchin.
Jacopo del Casero, read by Lydia.
Buon Conte da Montefeltro, read by Andrew Coleman.
Pia, read by Christine G.
Sordello, read by Sarah Terry.
Corrado Malaspina, read by Beniamino Massimo.
Judge Nino, read by Zach Kelchin.
Guard, read by Andrew Coleman.
Angel, read by Christine G.
Widow, read by Abai.
Trajan, read by Patrick Eaton.
Odorisi, read by Andrew Coleman.
Umberto, read by Lenny.
Proud Soul 1, read by Trisha G.
Proud Soul number 2, read by Jesse Yoon.
Proud Soul 3, read by Christine G.
Angel of Humility, read by Lydia.
Sapia, read by Sarah Terry.
Envious Soul 1, read by Trisha G.
Envious Soul 2, read by Christine G.
Envious Soul 3, read by Andrew Coleman.
Envious Soul 4, read by Zach Kelchin. Guido del Duca, read by Zach Kelchin.
Rinieri da Calaboli, read by Lenny.
Aglauros, read by Dom Bombadil.
Thunderous Voice, read by Christine G.
Angel of Generosity, read by Trisha G.
Pisistratus, read by Dom Bombadil.
Wife of Pisistratus, read by Abai.
Angry Mob, read by Kay Cotter.
Angry Mob, Voice 2, read by Rosalind Carlyle.
Angry Mob, read by Holly Alexander.
Vincent Alexander.
John Alexander.
Angry Mob, Voice 3, read by Christine G.
Marco, read by Andrew Coleman.
Angel of Peace, read by Kay Cotter.
Lavinia, read by Christine G.
The Abbot of Sansena, read by Dom Bombadil.
Slothful Soul, read by Christine G.
Slothful Soul 2, read by Vincent Alexander.
Slothful Soul 3, read by Rosalind Carlyle.
Slothful Soul 4, read by Rob Board.
A Pope, read by Andrew Coleman.
Holy Lady, read by Trisha G.
Siren, read by Abai.
Angel of Seal, read by Christine G.
Avaricious Prodigal Soul, read by Lenny.
Hugh Capet, read by Christine G.
Avaricious Prodigal Soul, read by Ruth Golding.
Other Souls, read by Trisha G.
Other Souls, Voice 2, read by Lydia.
Statius, read by Lenny.
Tree, read by Amy Graymore.
Ferese Donati, read by Andrew Coleman.
Singing Souls, read by Shakira Searle. Angel of Temperance, read by Sarah Terry.
Bonaguinta, read by Christine G.
Tree 2, read by Amy Graymore.
Daniel Arnout, read by Vespero.
Guido Guinizelli, read by Andrew Coleman.
Lustful Soul 1, read by Abai.
Lustful Soul 2, read by Rosalind Carlyle.
Lustful Soul 3, read by Christine G.
Leah, read by Sarah Terry. Singing Angel, read by Shakira Searle.
Voice, read by Trisha G.
Matilda, read by Shakira Searle.
Soul in Eden 1, read by Christine G.
Soul in Eden 2, read by Rosalind Carlyle.
Singing Elder, read by Kay Cotter.
Many Souls, read by Trisha G.
Many Souls, Voice 2, by Rosalind Carlyle.
Many Souls, read by Lenny.
Many Souls, Voice 5, read by Lydia.
Many Souls, Voice 3, read by Christine G. Nymph 1, read by Christine G.
Nymph 2, read by Sarah Terry.
Nymph 3, read by Zach Kelchin.
Nymph number 4, read by Jesse Yoon.
Nymph 5, read by Kay Cotter.
Nymph 6, read by Lydia.
Nymph 7, read by Abai.
Griffin, read by Andrew Coleman.
Picarda, read by Sarah Terry.
Justinian, read by Andrew Coleman.
Soul in the Sphere of Mercury, read by Amy Graymore.
Charles Martel, read by Zach Kelchin.
Kunitsa, played by Holly Alexander.
Folko, read by Christine G.
Thomas Aquinas, read by Andrew Coleman.
Bonaventure, read by Zach Kelchin.
King Solomon, read by Alan Mapstone.
Cacciaguida, read by Vin Riley.
Eagle, read by Trisha G.
Peter Damien, read by David Lawrence.
Saint Benedict, read by Christine G.
Saint Peter, read by Andrew Coleman.
Saint John, read by Christine G.
St. James, read by Beth Thomas.
Adam, read by Alan Mapstone.
Saint Bernard, read by Zach Kelchin.
End of Dramatis Personae.